What up? That was a total fail. But here we are, guys. What's going? Welcome back to another one of the Booze and Chill Lives. And here with me today is one of my good friends, my two good friends, Jose, the guy on this side right here. You probably know him as the guy who tried to sell you a bootleg movie of Sonic the Hit one time. I'm kidding.
Even seen it.
I'm kidding. We used to do a podcast together back in the day. Now he's a trainer. I'm kidding.
I got two other podcasts.
And right on this opposite side here is my buddy Jeff from the MCU's Bleeding fucking Edge.
Way to put it. Way to put it.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's got his own thing. He's got his own podcast, and he talks about all that MCU stuff, and now some DC. The last I saw,
Everything
and
these days, man. Everything.
A little
Everything.
bit of everything. A little bit of everything,
Except politics.
except politics,
No.
because
None of that. We don't do all that.
we don't like STDs.
Come
No.
on.
Well, no. Well, I mean, I don't mind them. You remember, I got that Boston tank I got from Boba Fett,
True.
right? On Tatooine. You know
that.
what I'm saying? He gave me that discount and shit, so I got the Bacta. So, if I catch herp now or whatever, whatnot, I just Bacta for a couple hours and I'm clean.
True.
Yep.
And yeah, we're here to talk about. Well, we're going back to my podcast topic from my Wednesday's podcast. We're going to talk about your go-to favorite drink and what it says about you. Except this is part two, and we're getting more than my opinion. We're going to get more people's opinions. We're going to get these two dudes' opinions. We're going to make fun of each other for what we're drinking or not. Or we're going to make fun of you guys. Let's start by you guys putting in what it is you like to drink. And let's get this shit started. So who wants to start?
God damn it, man. You like that really intense, loud, sudden, like out of nowhere shit, huh?
Well, yeah, better than scare the shit out of me, man.
Folks, I haven't had Booze and Chill in a long time. I didn't know I was going to come on here and have a paramedic episode or whatever, whatnot, or the show or whatever. I wasn't aware.
Let's get the fucking blood.
You could have warned me to have my Xanax ready and whatnot. That's to me and whatnot, bro.
Did you do the pre-drink before this?
No, man. I was told Raymond I was too busy setting up my next fucking my next slave, my next potential slave that I'm gonna turn on. You know what I'm saying? So gotta stack them up,
All right.
right? You know what, baby? You know I'm going to see Rockville in like 3 weeks, bro. You already know I already went on the dating site
that's
and
right.
whatnot,
You
and,
told me about
made
that.
sure you made sure I pregame for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Made sure I linked up and whatnot, and made sure I wouldn't be alone. You feel me? During my time over there.
Yeah, concerts by yourself are very lonely.
Well, no, I mean I'm talking about what happens after the concert.
Oh, after.
Yeah, I'm talking about that kind of linking up, bro. The concert I'm doing with Cyber.
Oh,
That's right. I'm bringing my co-host down here to meet him in person for the first time ever.
nice. Very
And
nice.
we're doing Rockville. And I'm going to see Tool live, bitch.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Incubus. Evanescence.
Incubate.
Yep. That's right.
I got nothing clever to say, but I'm in this.
And guess who else?
Oh, that's right. Man-made. Told me about that.
That's right,
I've
baby.
never heard of that band.
Only reason I'm even going. I don't care about fucking Tool.
How's
Nah,
that a band?
Nah, I love about Tool, but I'm going because of Bandmade, man. That's my favorite band.
True that. I know that.
Nah, I just put that poster behind me and shit, whatnot, so I could look like a male feminist.
Oh, I thought that was just cool. So
It is dope, isn't it? I appreciate that. Thanks, Jose. It's a good poster, right?
yeah.
Nah, I really lucked out with that fucker.
Yeah, a band of Asians and good-looking hot Asians. You know,
Just the only thing is, I didn't expect it to be so big. When it showed up, I was like,
The
"What
Asians?
fuck?" No, the size of the freaking poster, man. You think I meant to put it right behind me where I live stream? I used to keep the American flag back there.
Oh, I
But,
mean,
like-
that's cool either way.
It was so big. I was like, no, I love it. It's a great poster. I love the old fashioned traditional black, gray, and white colors and whatnot and all that. I think they really it's a great shot of the band. I always loved those old school wedding pictures or those family photos you'd have where you go to like the Western saloon type deal and everybody would dress up type shit.
Yeah, it's very aesthetic.
That's dope, right? So I get that same vibe from that sort of graphic novel kind of like, grainy. It's dope. It's a dope poster. So,
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And at the end of the day, what's more American than rock and roll?
There you go. You know what? Hey, look, I'm proud to have that poster behind me, bro. That's my favorite band.
Yep.
It's nice to have a favorite band.
All right. You want to get started, Jeff?
Yeah. And Raymond, you can't call me a chauvinist, can you, when I've got a chick with a poster of 5 chicks behind me that play rock and roll together? No, Raymond, please, sir. I am not booze and chill. I just drink booze and chill with you.
That's what it's all about. What is it that you were drinking again?
I am drinking. You think that I would actually remember the damn freaking actual full name? I know it's called Gloria. Is Gloria? I always forget. I have so many webcams. Raymond knows I have like 6 or 7 different Logitech, so sometimes I can't remember which one's what. All right, this one. There you go. This is what I drank. This is what Raymond and I picked. Well, I took pictures of it and whatnot, and Raymond was able to find it. My first time meeting Raymond and Booze and chilling with him, we drank this Gloria margarita mix, ready to drink, wine cocktail, and ever since then, this is what I drink. I stopped drinking my regular drink used to be, Raymond, the Red's Wicked Apple.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. That's
So technically, that would be your go-to drink then.
My go-to drink used to be the Red's Wicked Apple. Remember, I used to drink 2 of the big tall boys per every show. That was kind of my shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I bought Corona for you. I did, but then I let it sit.
You forgot to put in the ice.
Yep.
Sucks when that happens.
You get busy, man. You know how it is. Get jammed with time, whatnot, and everything. You forget stuff.
But essentially, your go-to was that cider.
Yeah. I even when I was younger, in my teenage years, I've always grown up in New York and upstate from New York of all places too. I've always leaned towards the not the darker beers, but the heavier, high alcohol content ones and beverages.
Okay. Usually the best tasting one.
I mean, I just to me, it's more logical and effective to drink less alcohol and get fucked up, the same way, and than have to drink tons of another kind that's like less alcohol.
It's not even so much drinking too much or so much to get fucked up, but like I said, most of the time, the higher level alcohol tend to always have more flavor than the light stuff, like light beers. Me personally, I don't like light beers because I think I know they like flavor. It's so watered down.
Yeah. The only thing that's good about light beer is the taste. Some of it. I used to I like Michelob Light when I was younger. It tastes good. It does. Yeah. But does it get you how much you have to drink just to catch a buzz of that shit?
A shit ton.
Oh man.
No, I think what's worse is probably the natural light.
Oh god, natural light, dude! I could drink. I loved Natty Ice as a kid, bro. $7 a 24-pack, man. Come on now. But natural light, bro, sucks, bro.
Yeah, okay. I think we can all agree on that one. Because I know you agree with me too, Jose.
Yep. Agreed.
And natural light, well, as far as I see, here where we're from, Laredo, Texas, people who buy natural light, typically are very, well, the ones that I personally know, they're fucking stubborn and have this mentality that that's the only beer that they can afford.
I mean, every time I use light beer is to make a joke. Like, I'm on a light diet, Miller Light, and Bud Light.
Well, fun fact, if you want to actually go the diet, you would go towards liquors, spirits. Because, and don't quote me, I read somewhere that vodka and I think tequila falls in there too, are the most quote-unquote healthiest calorie-wise. So not only does it hit you faster and harder, but you're also watching, your figure.
That doesn't work for the joke. You ruined my joke.
Didn't mean to. Just a little fact. But apparently, I killed someone's buzz.
Ruined it.
What's your take on that, Jeff?
I don't mind having my buzz killed. That I can handle all that. I don't like weak ass chicks that can't even handle like letting me fucking catch a nut because they can't
What?
hang. You know what I'm saying? Not and shit. They can't even hang with me and shit. They got.
Where are we going?
We
You
weren't
feel me?
even talking about that.
I can. A buzzkill's a buzzkill, bro. That's livable.
I think the another word for that is teeth.
Well, you want to know something though? I will give you. I gotta say this. There are still a lot of good women out there and whatnot. We both know that. We all know that. All three of us. I don't know about you personally, Jose. I know Raymond's with a good woman. You know what I'm saying and whatnot. I don't need to talk to her, meet her to know that. I know him. That's all I need to know. And at the end of the day, did you see Andrew from GNN got proposed to his girlfriend, Raymond?
No.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Very sweet. Yeah, very sweet picture. The pictures were on Facebook.
Huh.
You know Andrew. You met Andrew before.
I'm bad at names, man.
Hispanic guy from California. Geek News Now Network. He's a writer.
I would have to see a picture.
That's all right. I know how you know how many guests come in and out of our show.
Yeah, you have like a shit ton of them, dude.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Well, good for him.
Yep. It becomes it. No, even I have a hard time sometimes. Like remember who the fuck's been on the shows, and I even sometimes call people and call them their own names.
And the proposal, was it like a big deal or what?
Well, it just was sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, honestly, like I was saying earlier, you know, I'm not really a big fan of social media. It's a part of our content creation community deal. We have to do it. We have to do it. You have to do it. Whether it's pushing your content, collaborations on Twitter, Instagram, whatever you like to use, whatever. Social media is a natural fucking necessity of content creation. There's no way around it. We all know that. And at that point, I just don't enjoy it though, at all. I don't want to be on there. And so at the end of the day, I don't like messaging very much. I don't. You know that. And at that point, I will still though every once in a while look down my feed, right? Just for people like you and Andrew and whatnot, my friends and whatnot, everything, you know, to see. And when I see things like that, man, you know, again, it's like, you know, yeah, I am non-monogamous myself, right? I've been married and divorced, but like, that really like warms my heart, man, and like improves my day seeing shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? He's a good man, right? You know what I'm saying? Same thing I told you, that she must be a wonderful woman.
Thank you.
You know? No, it's good to see people get married, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just I don't want to get married.
Do you cry at weddings?
I cried during Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Okay, that answers the question.
Are you the one that catches the bouquet? Because that means you're next.
No, no. Usually during the catching the throw the bouquet part, I'm usually the guy that's like banging some chick in the bathroom at the wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you won't bang in the concert?
No, I don't like. I'm not into public sex, man.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Understandable.
I've told you I'm pretty boring, man. I'm not very fetishy.
And I totally forgot what we were talking about. Oh,
It happens. I do that to you, bro. Remember?
Yeah. Sidetracked. Sometimes it's fun.
It usually is.
Nice tangent.
So the margarita that I supposedly introduced to you, when in reality, when they were like, oh, we got that. And then like, for some reason,
we collaborated together on it. We collaborated together on it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that I was just like amazed at the fact that we even have it here, because like I wasn't very familiar with that margarita, and the fact that we had it, I was like, oh shit, and it just kind of worked out.
Well, isn't that a Walmart?
Yes, it is. But they sell it. I mean, I find every grocery store I go to, I see it now. I do. They have it. So at least down here in Southwest Florida, everybody carries it. Publix has it. Winn-Dixie, everybody.
That's cool.
Yep.
I just thought it was fucking awesome the fact that it just worked out.
Yeah.
And all the flavors too, not just like limited, all of them.
Serendipity.
There's your go. And
Which
I
one of the
mentioned
things I
this
like.
in
No, that's what I like too. Last thing, Raymond, one of the things I love about it is that they do have the 6 or 7 different flavors. That's great. I love it.
I thought it was only three.
No,
Oh shit!
no. There's mango, strawberry, melon, I think, or something like that. There's regular margarita, classic margarita. There's blueberry. There's one more red one.
Cherry, watermelon.
No, watermelon. Watermelon. Yep.
It's a typical like margarita flavor.
So I think there's 6. Yeah.
I know that. I think they also sell them in the HEBs here in Texas.
That's essentially where I found it.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you go with color? Just because certain colors you just automatically associate with, like, you like the color itself, and then you assume in your head it
Yes and no for
must
me.
taste good?
Yes and no for me.
Because I do.
Because I'm always been a red guy ever since I was little. So between the red icy or the blue, I would always gravitate towards the red.
Me too.
My wife is always saying that the blues always taste better. I'm like, yeah, sometimes, but not all the time. But I guess it's just me.
I just think something sounds cool, so I drink it.
Well, that too. If it's got a badass name like Cosmic Cowboy, which
Or
is
Bohemia.
First thing comes to mind.
I'm almost done with it though, so can I get another beer?
Yes, you may. The answer was Queen.
Oh, that's right.
Jeff, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Bohemia?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I don't. There's nothing. Blank.
Not even the Queen song?
Oh, no, unless you bring it up. No. No, honestly, when I hear Bohemia, it's not a word at all that is in my sort of like lexicon or whatever and whatnot that I would use.
Yeah.
Or that I ever hear.
Oh, okay.
Right? Again, I don't drink beer.
Oh, that's right. You haven't drank
I
it
haven't.
for how long?
I used to drink beer heavily, and then after I had my traumatic brain injury, I lost all desire and all to even smell it and be near it. I don't even like to smell it.
It's just the smell that you don't like.
Yeah, but I think I could just drink it if I just tried again, right? You know what I mean? That's why I bought the Corona. I like Corona. I know that. Yeah, no, I like Corona. I do. I don't see that. I don't have a problem with Corona.
And you say you like drinking it like fixed and stuff like with the
I just like it
lime.
with lime. I do. I very much like it with lime. I really think
Put
it
the lime in.
really adds a lot to the taste. It really does for me.
Yeah, it enhances it.
Yeah, it does.
Essentially, that's kind of like how they advertise it. They really push it out there like that.
But like, I was hearing a friend of mine say that when they first came up with it, they actually expected people to let it basically dunk up.
They what up?
Yeah, they were trying to like advertise it that like even if you leave it out in the sun, it would taste good.
I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, that's why it's always out in the sun, and that's why it's always in a clear bottle.
Huh.
It's like the skunkier it gets, the tastier it's like,
So all those beats and sun setting commercials are for a reason.
yeah.
Huh.
The Corona, like a lot of people think it's like the Virgen de Guadalupe, because it's like the same crown and stuff, but it's actually supposed to be like the crown of the moon, the crown of the sun.
Huh.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's what I found out today.
So there's more science to it than.
You should do a booze and chill, trying to taste it cookie.
I'm not that big of on warm beer, unless it's like the only thing I've ever tried that is okay warm is a sake, but I guess that's because like it's just you like heat it up like in a teapot or just microwave it if you're lazy.
What about if you just end up putting it in the sun and then like put ice on it?
Too much vitamin D, bro.
I forgot you don't like tea.
Nah. This fucking guy.
It's too easy.
I kind of just set myself up for that. I guess. My fault. My own damn fault. And as far as the margaritas go, I mentioned that in my Wednesday's podcast. Margarita, or people who drink margaritas, are, and this is according to a New York Post from 2022. There hasn't been anything. There hasn't been no upgrade or nothing new about any of this year. But according to the New York Post, people who drink margaritas are very social and like making new friends, and they're just like the life of the party.
Oh, that's totally Jeff.
Totally Jeff.
You're right. Honestly, I'm not a party person, but I am really, really, really extroverted by nature. So like, I do genuinely tend to be someone that fuels like conversation and whatnot, and drives like discussion and whatnot, and opens up the lines of communication and whatnot, and does like bring that sort of like I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, Raymond, that helps to add to the bring that atmosphere together.
Yeah.
You know how it is on the bleeding edge, right? You know, like a lot it's my humor a lot of times that sets off the other guests and whatnot to where they start talking shit.
Just like a little peek behind the curtain, like you were the one that first initiated the conversation with me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's true then.
Yeah, it is. No, I mean, it's funny because I've preferred forever to do everything online with like dating and stuff like that and whatnot. As much as I hate social media, I find that online dating very logical to me and practical, right? To some extent, it's also frustrating, right? It is. You know, and don't get me wrong, just like all you guys, I'm assuming, right? We're around the same age. I grew up with the standard way of meeting girls like you guys, the old-fashioned way, man, in person. You know what I mean?
Actually
Like,
talking to them.
yeah. It either happens or it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean? You know?
catfishing there.
Yep. I mean, you talking on the phone and whatnot, but like, you know, you did it in person. You know, so like, but no, basically, if I go out there and put myself out there socially, like in public and whatnot, I will meet women and whatnot, and like make friends with men and just, you know, vibe with people and whatnot just naturally. Yeah.
So the stereotype behind it is true then.
Yes. Probably.
You agree.
I guess.
Agree.
I mean, I don't know. I
Because
mean,
it's the life of the party. So.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, look, there's got to be more to it than that. I'd love to hear there's some of the research.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like to know where, you know, what the stats are and whatnot that they you know, drive this premise from and whatnot. You know, I honestly, you know how I am, Raymond. I'd love to actually see the logistics.
Yeah.
The breakdowns and whatnot. Female, male.
See
Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, the women, is it, you know, what's the dichotomy here? Are we talking 50-50 between men and women with the margaritas? Is it like slide more towards men, like women? I mean,
there's no statistics. It's just, it doesn't really go into that much detail. I guess it's just like, I don't know, man. New Yorkers, I guess. I'm drinking here.
so it's kind of like, it's like herpes. There's no such thing as 67% herpes.
Let's go with that. Why not? Why the fuck not? And then, what is it that we're drinking?
You're drinking Bohemia.
Bohemia.
My favorite one is Cosmic Cowboy.
Have you heard of that one, Jeff?
I think I've seen it.
I've actually reviewed it in the channel before, along with like two other ones at the same time.
Pardon me, new vape.
You good?
New vape.
I should do it like Raymond's little spinny thing. Like, just go.
New vape. And I don't know the button sequencing yet, how to use it to like drop the levels or whatever.
Oh, it's one of those you got to like pick multiple times and stuff.
It's tricky. Yeah. So I don't know. I must be on like fucking, you know, hit this and kill you mode or something.
Yeah. I'm sure that's like
smoke me and choke, bitch.
it's like a self-destruct button setting.
Is that the name of the flavor?
Yeah.
But yeah, what they say about people who drink fucking beer, it's kind of a bummer. It's fucking they say things along the line like, oh, people who go for beer, they choose beer because it's the easy choice, and people those people who drink beer are like most likely stressed. They stress out easily, worry often, very easily, and it goes along those lines. And I disagree with that one because I don't fall under that.
I kind of do.
You do? I mean, as far as like stressing out, like yeah, if I have like a shitty day and I'm fucking pissed off beyond belief, I'll crack open a beer. Or if I'm like super pissed, I go straight for the spirits. I'll get a good whiskey or bourbon on the rocks and hit it a few times and just chill.
I usually bypass the beer and just go straight for the spirits.
That's true. And we have been doing that. The collection of the bottles is well, half of it is you, Jose, and the other half. Oh yeah, half. I have not bought. Actually, no, I did buy. What was it? Jameson. I recently bought Jameson. What do you think about when it comes to like bourbons and whiskeys, Jeff?
Well, I mean, you never know. Down the road, I could get back into drinking that kind of stuff and whatnot. But for the most part, and I've told you this before and whatnot, but we both talked to a lot of different people and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't mess with with straight liquor at all, or like really. I don't buy liquor in a bottle or whatever anymore and whatnot. I don't make my own mixed drinks and whatnot. Like, you know, again, I just don't. You know, I'm a former beer drinker, you know, for years and whatnot and everything. Like I'm an alcoholic. You know, like I am. I just you know, again, because of what happened to me and whatnot, some things I've been through, it changed me to where, you know, stuff that you know is not very funny or entertaining. So you know what I'm saying? Like we'll keep it internally here, right, folks? But you know, but bad stuff that causes good stuff out of it, right? You know, like to where as an alcoholic, I now can drink socially, right? And like, you know, and I have no problem with it at all. I don't mind it at all. Raymond knows. He's seen me on the shows and whatnot. We've done a lot of shows on the Bleeding Edge together. He knows I just have the one or two drinks and that's it. I'm done. That's my night, you know. Show's over. I'm done. If I have a margarita or whatever, I spill it, you know. That's
good though. Yeah. That's shows a lot of self-control.
Well, I smoke weed the whole fucking time too.
That's fine.
I mean, so I'm fucked up. Like, I mean, it's not like I'm not. You know, like I drink to buzz level.
In fact, I saw a video today this morning that it was a chemist explaining, or she was answering questions from Twitter, and people were asking her, you know, stuff about weed and cannabis or however you say it. And in one of them, I don't remember the question, but she backed it up by saying a lot of people.
I don't remember the premise, but let's keep going.
A lot of people smoking weed is a lot more. I don't remember if she used the word safer or better than drinking alcohol.
I don't like those conversations. I don't like those. I don't think that makes it. I don't even think that makes any sense.
How so?
No, I'm just saying we can have. No, I don't have a problem having talking about it and whatnot and everything. But you're not. No one. I mean, it never goes anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. You're not going to convince anybody and whatnot with any of that kind of stuff, right? Like, I mean, people can do what they want to do at the end of the day, right? We live in a free country. You know what I'm saying? You know, if people want to fucking smoke weed and they think it's safer than alcohol, I know what we're talking about. Jose knows what you're talking about. We've all heard this whole dichotomy multiple times and whatnot. We've had these conversations too about it and whatnot, right? I certainly have. And is there merit to both sides? There is. Well, at that point, you can see what I'm saying. That nobody wins with it and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know,
well, there's always two fucking sides to everything, man. I mean,
and everybody's an individual. Weed affects certain people different than others. It does, just like alcohol.
True.
right? Just like the dudes that nut in 17 seconds from head and then don't, right?
I was gonna bring up the whole fucking Dylan Mulvaney bullshit.
But listen, when you wear t-shirts like this in public, baby, not just for shows, like this is what I wore all day. At
I
that
love that
point,
shirt,
like,
by the
you know what I'm
way.
saying? Then, you know, what do you expect from me?
Oh,
how
I
do
just
you
read
expect me
it.
to talk, bro?
That's fucking.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
fucking badass shirt.
This isn't a joke. Like, this isn't a game, folks. Like, this is how I fucking dress. I had this on all day,
This
bro.
is an actual picture I took off my bucket list. And
Yeah,
put
I
it
mean,
on
this
a
is
t-shirt.
Raymond, though. I'm who I am, man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, like I always say, so long as you're happy with yourself.
Nah, that's the thing about it. People don't understand. I can dress like this and go out in public or whatnot, and I can respectfully and with tact and tactfully flirt with women as a gentleman, and they respect it and appreciate it and are thankful for it. They don't give a fuck about my t-shirt.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If anything, after the
When
one,
it was
the game I
like,
spit,
you know my mom?
nah, with the game I spit, my t-shirt to them is a joke, right?
Hey, my
If
life
you're-
motto.
If you're
Talk
an
with confidence. and
yo, if you're a dude, if you're an asshole dude and shit and whatnot, then this t-shirt makes you a piece of shit, right? Now you're like an asshole times 13. It's all how you present yourself.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's no, seriously. You tell me, Raymond. What you in your way? How would you articulate what I'm trying to say? You understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
No, seriously, a lot of people don't grasp this, or men don't understand this. With women, they don't see through the lines and whatnot and understand that like this doesn't mean anything. It's a t-shirt.
It's just a t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's a joke. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Ah,
It doesn't define me as
I
a
almost
character,
went down the
man.
wrong hole.
Well, at least it wasn't like with She-Hulk when she downed me and shit, and she put her shit in the wrong hole for me too. I believe me, I didn't like that hole getting that, you know.
Oh my God.
I think I still got some green dick up in me still,
Yeah, he's not very happy about
like
that.
some fragments. Yeah, fragments and shit.
So does Corona mean you don't like She-Hulk? Let's discuss.
Honestly, I think that if you even fucking like I don't want to talk about She-Hulk. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man.
No, I get it. I know how your feelings are with that shit.
You and I never even really talked about it, Raymond. You know.
In fact, I think there's even a drink called the She-Hulk.
You remember what happened? Jose, literally, in my entire time in the MCU fandom, She-Hulk was the only time where there was ever left and right conflict on my shows. And between me and I lost a guest over politics because of that series. Like, lost a good guest because we fought politically on the fucking phone and they got nasty. Right? I don't like losing guests. My guests are my friends. Right? You know, the people I care about.
She-Hulk made me cry.
You know, no, I don't like to. I don't care what happens or whose fault it is. It doesn't matter. I don't like to lose guests. They're team members. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, dude, I'm sorry, but like,
Then you're gonna be very pissed off when I tell you that when I said that there is such a thing as a She-Hulk shot. It does exist.
if any man
I
that
want to try.
any man that goes out there and tries to defend She-Hulk, right, or like, or be on the side of people that supported that bullshit is a simp. Straight up, bro.
I think She-Hulk was awesome.
You're a simp, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking literally, if you're down, went down in She-Hulk and shit, bro, you're a simp.
I
Right?
really like.
Well,
She-Hulk.
despite the fact that you fucking despise She-Hulk,
Like, I hope you like
I
scraps,
think-
bruh.
I think you'll be glad to know that the She-Hulk cocktail sounds like something that you will be into. Let me go ahead and tell you why. The ingredients are fucking orange liqueur or coconut liqueur, and you are a fan of the sweet stuff with the margarita and the cider, and some chilled hypnotic liqueur. If you're not familiar with that, I know you'll probably love that shit too. And pistachio liqueur.
That sounds nasty.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
Or not. But hey, fun thing to know that there is such a thing as a She-Hulk cocktail.
That's
Maybe
cool.
something you actually agree on when it comes to fucking She-Hulk.
Yeah, that sounds nasty. Just like She-Hulk, the story. Nasty woman.
Nasty woman, nasty drink. Tastes like the sweat of a She-Hulk's ass.
Yo, some weak ass fucking simp dude, fucking like, of course, where else would he come from but from fucking Geek News Now Network and shit, of course, because all the douchebag, arrogant, fucking blatantly prick motherfuckers that ever upset me and like cross lines and shit, and act all stupid on my shows, are from there, right? Anyways, William of all damn people, Raymond, brought some douchebag on my show, and vouched for him. I let him come on the panel and whatnot on like a 6-hour live stream I did recently. I did a 6-hour and 20-minute live stream, right?
Yeah.
I started the show off with a panel and topics and whatnot, right? Soloed for like fucking 3 hours. Brought a whole new fucking panel in off jump and did another fucking show. With new
Yeah, you told me
topics and
about
whatever.
that.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah. Is that fucking dope or what? I'm sorry, even I was impressed by that shit. Seriously, I don't know many other fucking creators that can pull some shit like that together.
Yeah.
No, but that just shows you right there. Raymond knows what's up. He's been on the Bleeding Edge. We have a huge network of guests and whatnot, people we collaborate with, so I can make that happen. But now with this dude, this prick ass simp, I'm telling you right now, this dude comes on there, right, talking shit to me from jump, and then all of a sudden I play this little picture of Brie Larson for like 5 seconds with a flat ass. You've seen it, Raymond, the Brie picture with the 7-year-old boy ass, right, that I play. And I'm like, and I mentioned her I made one joke about her. I call her Captain Brie. This dude flips the fuck out, right? Goes off about like, how dare I criticize Brie Larson and all this shit, and whatnot, all this shit, and like was defending her and all this crap, right? And then starts calling me out, questioning my integrity as a man and shit and whatnot. And swear to God, dude, off Brie Larson, bro, and like literally off one picture, and literally then says, You must not have any respect for all women. No joke. All fucking Brie. All Captain Brie, baby. In one picture, and I'm like, bruh. Are you serious, kid? You know what I'm saying? I almost lost it. I swear, bro. I almost lost it. Raymond, if you went back and watched that shit, you should see me, dude. I just freeze for like a minute, and you can see me like in my mind. Just, you know how I am, thinking to myself, God, I wish I could reach into this fucking shit and grab that bitch, right?
You stumble into one of those every now and again.
Hey, I mean, you know what? Believe me, if you saw this, dude, this guy, when I let them go, him and William, this dude went in the comment section and kept running his mouth and talking shit to me for over an hour straight. So, anyways,
question your masculinity.
Yo, this dude writes for Geek News Now Network. He wrote an article defending She-Hulk, the series and whatnot and shit. He called Jessica Gao a genius.
That's funny.
Okay, there you go. That's all you need to know right there. You got it?
Well, I think it's about that time, guys.
To move on to Raymond's favorite drink.
No, I was thinking like that game. Let's lighten up this mood. Jeff sounds angry.
I'm good on time, bro. I hit Gerald up and just told him we do it on Sunday.
All right. I mean, there's like about.
Cause you're my boy, dog.
Oh, thank you.
You too, Jose.
My phone is running out, so like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even more of a reason to start this game. So this is what I'm calling the what does a celebrity drink? So I'm gonna show a picture of a celebrity. There's 15 celebrities, and you guys are just gonna guess.
I like this.
What do you think they drink?
I like this.
Just based on them.
I'm writing this down.
All right. Let's do this.
Raymond, I may have to steal your shit, bro, and twist it a little bit and make it into something on my own, bro. So I apologize.
Yeah, it's fine. All right.
What's your seven's favorite Marvel movie?
All right, let's do this shit. That's first one. First one here is Ba-boom. You probably know her.
What is that? Pre-crack, Angelina?
I think this was. No, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. Now, what do you think that she drinks?
Nothing. She doesn't drink alcohol anymore at all.
That's not true. You said she does crack.
Nah, she stopped drinking years ago.
That's not a drink. Crack is not a drink.
She doesn't drink alcohol.
I know, but
She doesn't drink anymore.
He says she does something.
I say tequila.
So Jeff's answer is correct. I'm
Yep.
kidding.
Yep. No, she cleaned up and whatnot and everything after her and Billy Bob split up and whatnot, and she had all those gaggle. She adopted all those African kids and shit or whatever and all that crap.
Yeah, but you need to think that Raymond's information might be outdated.
Possibly.
Well, I don't know her personally. She very well could fucking be full of shit. I'm just saying. I think I read an article one time and whatnot during the Eternals or whatever whatnot, where she talked about how she does live like a very clean lifestyle and whatnot and everything. She doesn't drink anymore and whatnot and all that.
So you don't think she drinks anything?
Maybe that's why she got all skeleton like, because she stopped drinking, right?
Or eating for that
Maybe
matter.
drinking was a benefit to her life and whatnot and everything. It actually harmed her when she stopped.
Just to play the game, I'll say tequila.
Jeff? Final answer.
Whichever drink allows me to spend some private time with the Angelina Jolie from the Bone Collector.
That would be called Quaaludes. That's Bill Cosby.
Right? When she had the one that had curves.
So tequila and Coke. That's what I'm hearing. And the answer is tequila. And freaking Jose
Whisper.
gets a point. It's too bad I didn't prep anything to fucking keep score, but whatever.
What's the price?
Hey, we don't need scores. Remember, we weren't even gonna have names be at the beginning of the show. But we can't be doing scoring and shit. We're going in that Marxist direction. We're trying to be socialist.
You're right. This is just for fun.
That's right, folks.
Do you still have that clip, Raymond?
The what?
Do you still have that Star Wars clip? That's my price if I win.
You want to set it up real quick?
What?
Or do I? Okay. I'm just gonna.
Don't worry.
Okay. I'll just save it. I'll just save it. All right. Next one.
Raymond, you should get the clip of me when I went on a Star Trek show, Trucker's Delight and whatnot. Everything. I said some shit. I said some shit. I said some shit at one point and whatnot about some characters on the Star Wars show Star Trek show we were talking about, and the chick was like, "The characters you're talking about are underage." I said some sexual shit, and I was like, "So what? There's no fuck laws in space." That's a good clip, bro.
This is Star Wars versus Star Trek. All
right. Next celebrity.
Where the fuck are you finding these pictures at, bro? What the fuck? I mean, who is that? Is that Beyonce like 15, 25 years ago?
That is Beyonce, and I don't know how fucking old it. Actually, I think this one's recent. Actually,
what do you get these magazines from the library? These photos from the library?
Maybe.
Vodka.
Oh man.
What say you, Jeff?
I'd say she probably would drink whatever alcoholic beverage that Black Lives Matter endorses.
Jesus Christ.
I have no idea what to say to that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go with no answer. And what did you say, Jose? Vodka. All right, let's see. Let's see if you guys are right. Oh, it's a Long Island iced tea.
Raven, dude, you know me, bro. Raven, when I go on Brothers Broadcast or wherever, when I go on their freaking their stupid what do you call it? Not stupid. I shouldn't say stupid. When I go on their what's it called? The shows where you can ask questions and whatnot and everything, and everybody answers. Like you pick A, B, C. What do you call it? Trivia. When I go on the trivia shows. They always put me on, have me on ones where I don't know anything about the shit. Nothing. It's like something totally foreign to me and whatnot, right? So a lot of times I don't even have an answer for shit.
That's the whole point of it.
So either way, I'm a nice guy. I go on there like an idiot. So at that point, when I don't know anything, I just write crazy shit.
It's because you talk with confidence, so people think you know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Like seriously, it's funny. You should see the people like Jesse Starcher, Alexis moderating and shit, and then see my answers. You can see him laughing.
Okay, so moving on.
Next one.
Oh, that's easy.
Wow, this is from you. What
It's
is
Batman.
What a shot! Raven got a picture of George Clooney from when he was on ER.
I know.
The fuck?
No, it's Batman.
Some TNT shit, baby.
He likes drinking his own drink. Casamigos.
He probably likes
He better like his own drink.
he probably likes a gin and tonic maybe, or like a vodka drink. I think probably something like
It's
that.
funny you say gin and tonic, but anyways, is that your final answer?
I'm thinking something, at least something probably clear liquor in that direction.
All right, gin and tonic. And what was your answer, Casamigos?
Yep. That's his drink.
Well, can't say you're wrong. Casamigos tequila.
Ah,
We knew it.
yep.
And we tried it.
Did we?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit, you're right. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, we have tried it. I thought it was what's his face? Fucking
Bryan Cranston.
no. Dwayne.
Dwayne is
I know we had Dwayne The Rock Johnson's tequila too. It looks similar. Well, anyways, Jeff, how you were saying that the gin and tonic? Funny you say that, and I get it. I get why you said that, because the stereotype behind gin, or gin in general, is people who drink gin. The stereotype behind gin is people who drink gin have like a good career, are stable, responsible, stuff like that.
I usually associate it with people who are more refined.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
What
tomato, tomato.
crystal ball did you get that shit from?
What?
What crystal ball did you get that shit from?
Oh, the one from your mom. No, I don't know. No, that's what according to the New York Post, like I said. All right, let's move on.
I used to read the New York Post every day back in the day, man.
Oh, you're from New York, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah, New York born and raised, baby. That's right. I just lost my accent.
I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking just took whatever came out of your mouth and just put it in there.
Nah, dude, I used to have an accent and all that, but I lost it. I told you, man. I married a chick from when I was young from like the western Cajun part of Louisiana and shit, from the swamps and shit, and like her hardcore redneck Cajun accent with my New York accent. 10 years of that, they just rubbed off, and my New York accent dissipated.
Well, our next celebrity is not a redneck. Well, here she's blonde. What is she really?
Who knows, man? You get pictures of people who I don't even know who the fuck they are, man.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
It's a chick from Hunger Games when she was like 30 years old.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
There we go. That's the name.
Good job. So, Rabe, what did you get her freshman year picture from the fucking yearbook?
And whatever Google has somewhere laying around, man. Google calls me up and like, hey, we'll let you have this one, and yeah, just do whatever you want.
Well, did you get this? Did you get this from the Wish like photo gallery or what?
Oh, you're a dick.
So I'm actually playing the game.
What's up?
So I want to say whiskey.
Oh my
Whiskey.
god.
Let's play the game, Jeff.
I know. I'd say probably maybe margarita drinker, something around that, something more, something fruity blended, something in that line, in that area.
Okay. So margarita and whiskey.
Long on iced tea, maybe that something in that direction, like before.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Let's see what the real answer is. Jeff was closest, so I'm gonna call that a win. It is fruity, but not margarita.
Yeah, it's not a margarita. I'm still winning. I got 2.
Oh,
All
wait.
right.
Hey, by the way, good job. We have you been playing around with the streamer with the new stuff? The new stuff they added as far as being able to stretch it out with your templates and whatnot and everything, and play around with them and whatnot.
That's exactly what's going on here.
Good job, man. Yo, listen.
Thank you.
Can you do? Would you please do like a 20, 30-minute instructional StreamYard meeting with me sometime so you could I can make this shit happen because I do it so hot line.
For sure.
For shizzle.
For shiz.
Oh,
Next celebrity.
Some fucking guy.
You know me from Face Off.
Oh, John Travolta?
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where do you find these pictures, Raven? Dude, listen.
Oh, okay, no, you can't bash me on this
That's
one.
like
This is
2022.
recent. He is bald right now.
Jose, have you ever seen a picture in your life of John Travolta look like that?
Yes, that's like 2022.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, in fact, he did a commercial for T-Mobile
Well-
and he's bald.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. You know what? That's Raymond. I didn't think about it. You know that I stopped watching the news and really watching TV for like 2.5 years ago or whatever.
Well, the T-Mobile commercial was playing on YouTube.
Okay.
And the Super Bowl.
Yeah. No. So both,
Really?
you and Jose both are more up to date and like more real time with like how
More
people
pop
like
culture.
yeah than I am.
Colcha.
Yep. Behind.
Why I say whiskey?
Whiskey. Okay, I can see that.
I'd say something fruity probably because I do believe that probably some of like all the shit that they've said about him being all fucking like queer as hell and shit and banging dudes is probably real.
What?
I get that vibe. Yep.
I've never heard that.
Yep.
The guy who was in Greece with
Yeah.
dudes?
Yeah, you ever heard about that?
No.
Supposedly his whole marriage with that what's her name that was really she looks damn good and she was fine in the 80s. I forgot her name is who his wife is and whatnot. She's an actress. She hasn't really been in anything in a while. For a long time now, there's been rumors about him that it's fake. It's basically it's a prop.
I need to look that up.
Holy shit.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, and he's really just into dudes,
Nice.
which I don't care about.
What does he drink?
So, fruity and whiskey.
Something fruity. Yeah.
Something fruity
Yeah.
and whiskey. Let's see who's correct. Winner, Jeff. That's what? Two to one?
No, 2-2.
Ah, someone's keeping score.
Yeah, I want to win.
All right, next one.
And technically, I guess mine like to the name.
I don't have to say who this dude is.
He's more of a drug person.
I can see that.
They
The
mentioned
whole,
it in
the whole
trailer.
issue with him and Marilyn Manson.
Shit. They
Something with
mentioned
rum.
it in-
I'd say it has to be something with rum in it.
No, they mentioned it in the trial.
Are you just saying that as a Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, I think he probably would prefer. Like, maybe like Pirates of the Caribbean had something to do. Who knows? Influenced it, but I think he seems like the type that would drink rum, like rum type drinks. I do.
Oh, I think it was a.
Gracie B says vodka martini. Is this for the Johnny Depp?
I think that's.
Oh wait, no. There's another answer. Wine.
Yeah, I think it was wine.
Wine for this dude?
Yeah. Thank you, Gracie. Unless you're wrong. Then no, thank you.
What'd say you, Jeff?
Pina colada.
Pina colada. What was your thinking?
Wine.
Wine, and pina colada. Let's see who is correct. Bourbon sour,
Damn.
which is pretty cool because I just got into whiskey sours.
Oh, you learned how to make it.
Well, it's a funny story. I looked at the recipe and I didn't have the exact ingredients.
I told you, you didn't listen to me.
That's okay. The one I made is fucking delicious. I could drink like 3 of them. Thank you, Gracie, for participating. Hopefully you're still around and we can, keep guessing the next one. The next one here is Mr. Ba Ba Ba.
I think he also has a drink.
Yeah, but I don't think it's alcohol. Unless he's doing something new. I've never seen him pushing anything with alcohol. I don't think. But you could. I don't know, Jose.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I don't. He could be. I mean, you never know. I'm sure he probably sponsors or like advertises for lots of different shit, right?
Gracie B says beer.
I say vodka.
Vodka, beer.
I go with beer, Gracie. I agree with Gracie. I think Gracie's probably right. I think he seems like a simple kind of dude. I think he's from the South. I could see him drinking beer. Isn't he from Georgia or something like that originally?
I have no idea. But I will say that his drink of choice is very interesting and very fucking hilarious. So 2 beers and what was yours again, Jose? Vodka. 2 beers and a Jose. Vodka. Anyways, let's see. El Pepino.
What the fuck does that have?
I told you. It's
Does it have vodka?
It's tequila, cucumber, like natural cucumber, pineapple juice, and Grand Marnier, if that's how you pronounce that.
Well, no one.
Oh, and a little bit of basil.
Yeah.
It sounds real refreshing.
So Justin Timberlake's like the pepino.
Yep. He's keeping it Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko. And next up here is fucking Mr. Wick. What do you think John Wick drinks when he's not fucking stabbing people in the fucking dick hole with a pencil?
I don't think he drinks.
He's too busy. He doesn't drink. He drinks himself.
He drinks the sweat off his
He drinks the sweat off his own balls. What do you think, Jeff? Fucking the one Neo John Wick drinks.
Definitely beer.
If I
Beer?
had to hazard a guess, an alcoholic drink, it would have to
Or
be
whiskey. Yeah.
Whiskey or what, Jose?
He smoked cigarettes, so right, Jose. So whiskey. I would link that with whiskey.
Yeah, I think we're both in agreement. Whiskey.
Yeah. I go with Jose.
So 2 whiskey. Oh, and here we go. Gracie is participating again on this one. Something with Grand Marnier. I don't know how you spell it. Okay, Grand Marnier and 2 whiskeys. Let's see if you guys are right on that. Wine or single malt whiskey.
Of course.
So yeah, correct. For those of you who said whiskey, that's the wrong buzzer. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna hit it one more time because I feel like an asshole for picking it the wrong one.
So this was very 2023. We both. All 3 of us won actually.
Next up is Kardashian. La Kim Kardashian. I had to put it in here, man. Like, she's fucking everywhere. She had her own show. Like, she had to be in there.
Have you seen the show, Jeff?
Which one? The
Kardashian.
She-Hulk? No. No, I don't watch reality TV shows. I really don't.
Oh, Gracie's already in here. She says tequila.
I'll go with tequila. I don't know if Gracie sees it, but I don't see it. So.
I'll go with vodka.
2 tequilas and vodka. And you'd be surprised. White Russian. It's vodka coffee liqueur, so you're not completely off. Kind of, sort of. My wife says tequila.
All right.
Let's move on to the next one. Who's winning so far?
We're 3-3.
3-3. Oh shit! It's a tie game. This one here. I forget her name.
Oh no, that's that other girl, the Mindy Kaling. Sorry.
There we go, Mindy Kaling. Yeah, it's Mindy Kaling. I know my wife just finished watching a show with her. It's fucking hilarious.
All right, what do you guys think?
My wife says because of her sister. Oh, I'm assuming because of
Something rum based, probably like clear liquor based, like something probably I would think like
Gracie says gin. So Jeff rum, Gracie gin.
Christina, what do you think?
Yeah, Barbie.
I think I'm very irritated that one of my guests for my fucking review of Gladiator tonight dropped from the panel literally and didn't let me know until like 7 minutes ago.
What a bitch.
45 minutes before the show starts, which I don't appreciate. It's like, you know what? You could have let me know at like fucking noon, so I could have like just filled the spot, right?
Shit comes up, man.
No, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It just irritates me because it's so it's just basic logic and common sense, man.
So what is she?
No answer from her yet.
All right,
So far, gin. What were yours again?
Jeff?
I was thinking probably something rum, vodka, clear liquor based, like something fruity, maybe like like in that direction.
Fruity rum.
Yeah, something yeah.
That's so crazy.
So a girly drink, like a woman's kind of like beverage.
So 2 rums and gin.
Sure.
2 rums and a gin. Let's see what the actual answer is.
The fuck is that? That's good.
It does look good, and basically it's ginger beer and rum. That's essentially what it is. But to make it look like that, it looks fucking awesome. It makes me want to fucking try it. This next one is gonna fucking. You're probably not gonna even recognize the person. Check this out.
She looks familiar, but I don't know who it is.
I want to see if you guys can even get like something like. Who do you think this is? This is recent.
That's the game. The game is guess the drink.
Gracie got it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you.
What?
Yes, sir. And her answer is Long Island.
Oh, fuck it. Let's go with Gracie. Long Island. Let's go.
Jeff?
Oh, is that Madonna?
Yeah.
Holy
So
fuck.
Madonna got it. I mean, Madonna. Gracie got it.
I couldn't tell if that was Madonna or like some person who played bass for Marilyn Manson in the 90s or some shit. I mean, what the Jesus Christ?
That's rude. He was a good bassist.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'd have to go with probably something brown whiskey maybe. Definitely not a beer drinker. She would be a beer drinker.
My second choice.
Whiskey and 2 Long Islands. My wife says martini. We got a Long Island martini. And here's the actual answer. Pomegranate martini. So my wife was correct.
Raymond, sir, brother, I've got to drop, man.
All right, man.
I tried to let you know in the private chat, but I gotta bounce. I gotta smoke a cigarette and take Dodge up to go potty. Then I've got to jump with the studio for the Gladiator review tonight. So
That's cool.
Gotta get it, baby.
All right, man.
Feel me? 9:35 p.m. Eastern. Gladiator, baby.
Later.
All right, Raymond, Jose, y'all are always welcome to come on the Bleeding Edge, man.
All right, man.
Right? We always need guests. You know that.
Go for it. Thank you for joining me.
Hey, it's always good to be on Booze and Chill. Good to meet you, Jose.
Good to meet you too.
Good. Hope I get to meet Miss Raymond eventually sometime. All right. Love you guys. Be good. All right. Be safe.
All right, man. All right, let's finish this thing off.
So how many?
I'm just gonna be awkward now and just hang out and not even just pretend and not even leave. Just not say anything. Just fucking sit here.
Raymond, kick him out. All right. So how many more do you have?
Nah, give me a sec. Let's fix this. There we go. Let's finish this thing off. I like the guesses. The guesses are pretty damn good. You guys are good guessers.
So it's me versus the chat. Let's go.
You, Barbie, and damn it. Sorry. Here we go. I got the last ones. And
Okay,
there
let's go.
are 4 more to go. There's 4 more to go.
4 more? Jesus Christ.
So it's Jose, my wife, and Gracie. You're going down, Jose.
You're probably right.
All right, let's finish this off. I'm gonna leave. I know who I'm leaving for last. Who I leave for last. Oh wait, I was wrong. It's 3 more to go. It's 3 more to go because we already did this one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one next. This one's next here. Scarlett Johansson, bro.
Yeah. Shit.
It's a tricky one. What do you think the Black Widow from the Avengers drinks?
Something fruity. I'll go whiskey, even though that's not fruity.
Whiskey. Hello, Maza. We got a whiskey. Oh, here we go. Whiskey sour. So a whiskey and a whiskey sour.
You know, me and Gracie have been like on the same wavelength.
That's true. That is true. Let's see. We got another one. My wife says wine.
Yeah, Christina.
My father just joined in. Hello, hola. So we got wine, whiskey sour, and you said just whiskey.
Yeah.
Let's see if you are correct or not. Champagne.
We're all wrong.
But
Raymond rigged the game.
Yeah. I'm sure, like, oh, my sister's not here. Yo, hey, yo. Hola, Carmen. And let's see. Let's go on to the next one. The last two. This one's going to be interesting. Not as interesting as the last one, though.
He hates everything.
He does hate everything. So this is what I should have left this dude last, but whatever.
He doesn't like any drinks. If you think he has,
he judges them.
You're wrong.
He judges them, and then he makes the drink cry. But it's funny because it's a lot more simpler than you think.
You should have gone Donald Trump.
What? Okay.
And you would have said fake news.
So it's we're playing a game where I show a picture of a celebrity and you try to guess what they drink, and then I give you the answer. My father says hello to you.
Hey.
Gracie says white wine. What's up, Mexican George? Water. But then she follows it up with beer. Okay, yeah, so two beers.
Yeah.
2 beers. And I'm gonna give it a few minutes because I'm pretty sure because Gracie's been coming in, man.
Well, we've been the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm gonna give it a minute because I know Gracie's gonna come up with one.
She did.
Did she? Oh, that's right. It was whiskey sour. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Grace. So it's whiskey sour and 2 beers.
Yeah.
Final answer. And Corona Premier Light. So technically speaking, Jose and my wife won this one. So sorry, Gracie. But good guess though. Oh, she changed it. White wine. With white wine. Still incorrect.
Either way.
Still incorrect. All right. This is the last one. The last one of the game. And then we're call this live an end. So the last person or last celebrity. Boom. Oprah fucking Winfrey. What do you think Oprah Winfrey drinks? This one even surprised me.
It has to be something sophisticated.
Like I said, it even surprised me what Oprah Winfrey drinks. I like it, but not what I expected from her. Okay, we already got an answer from Gracie. She says margarita. Okay. You say sophisticated.
I go whiskey sour.
Whiskey sour for this one. Gracie says margarita. I'm
Let's
waiting to
go,
see.
Chris.
I'm waiting to see if my wife is gonna join in on this one.
I can hear her.
I can
typing
hear
in
you
the other room.
googling.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I know you guys way too damn well. So, a mule, margarita, and a whiskey sour.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Moscow Mule
Yeah, Christina cheated.
by
Game's over.
default.
Game's rigged.
By default, they won.
Yep. She wasn't playing by the rules. Ale, you're wrong too. You helped her out.
So that's the game of fucking what celebrity? What celebrity? What the game of what does a celebrity drink? That was the last one. That was a good one.
Can I say before we end that I had the upper ground?
The upper
I had
ground.
the high ground.
I have the high ground.
That's right.
Save that in the pocket. So that pretty much ends this live, guys. The last part was pretty fucking fun. Jeff, if you're fucking still listening, I know you're gonna take this idea and twist it to your own way. You're welcome to do that. But let me know in the comments if you thought this was a fun idea. I thought it was a fucking awesome idea. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to do this, something like this again. Because, like I said, it was cool. It was fun. I liked the participation. I love the guesses. You guys are fucking guessers. Oh, we got Gracie in here. Good job, Gracie. Very good job. You somehow you and Jose were just sinking. It was nuts. It was
right.
nuts. But yeah, leave in the comments, guys, if you guys want to do something like this again. I can't see that. Licuado? What? That's the end of the game, bro.
That's for breakfast.
That's for breakfast. But yeah, put it in the comments, guys. Thank you guys for joining in. Thanks, Jeff, from the MCU Bleeding Edge. I will go ahead. Well, the links to his stuff is in the description. You guys need to go check that out. Check out his podcast, which should be starting in about 30 minutes or so. So after this, have yourselves a drink. It is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Enjoy the rest of the Friday. Enjoy the rest of the Cinco de Mayo. Head on over to the MCU's Bleeding Edge. Watch that live. Always enjoyable. There's always something to talk about. There's always something to just mingle in there. And like usual, guys, follow Booze&Chill all social medias, and buy me coffee, Patreon, all that stuff. Y'all know it by now. And also, check out the Buzzcast podcast on Spotify every Wednesday. So there's also that. And once again, guys, cheers, Gracie.
Cheers.
That is it for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, we're going to keep drinking. Peace out, guys.
Later.